For my entire life, I've been wearing glasses. No, not these glasses. I'm talking about these glasses. This is a negative 6.5 prescription. Thick lens, meaning you're blind as a bat. In basic English, imagine watching a video at 160p where you can only see colors, objects, and can only read words up to under a foot away. Bro, what are you doing? That's how bad my vision was. It's such a drag wearing these thick lenses every day of your life and puts so much weight on your face. So I'm 25 years old and I thought to myself one day, I've been wearing glasses since I was in 4th grade, which is roughly around 9 to 10 years old. I spent nearly half of my 20s having fun, grinding, and just being a nerd in general. And I just thought to myself, I think it's time to make some physical adjustments. And well, the first step is repairing my damn eyes. To reset your vision, you basically either have to do LASIK or PRK. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I'm just here to briefly summarize my experience, so please look into a video to get better information. But to summarize, LASIK, what they do is, out of your eyeball, they replace your lens. Your eyeball has a lens, you know? It's like a window. They take it off and they stab it. I'm just kidding, they don't do that. But they take it off and replace it with a new one. Please excuse my handwriting. Now PRK, they basically kind of do the same thing, except your cornea, they actually get a needle and they, God, it sounds so like dramatic and I love it. And that just sounds like some serial killer vibes. Anyways, regardless, both use this thing called a laser. No, not the laser beam you see out of Superman. I'm talking about technology. Anyways, doesn't matter. I also hope you guys like the presentation. So as far as recovery, LASIK takes about 2 to 3 days. Now PRK, on the other hand, that can take up to 1 to 6 months, depending on the patient. Anyways, let's fast forward. So day of surgery, what I like to call day 0. I woke up following the doctor's orders, putting medication in my eyes, basically the eye drops, the day before and morning of surgery. I was also told I was not allowed to look at my phone the day of the surgery, even though I did vlog it a little bit. Also, big shout out to my uncle for helping me get a ride there and back, or else I would have to Ubered. Before the surgery happened, doctor prescribed me a Xanax just to relax before the surgery, even though I'm gonna be honest, I was totally fine. An hour goes by, they double check my vision to make sure to see if my eyeballs are okay, and of course myself. Surgery begins, and I'm not kidding when I say this is probably the fastest surgery of my life. It took literally under 15 minutes. In that process, the doctor taped my eyes open, slam all kind of medication, solution for my eyes, make sure it's hydrated. Then suddenly the doctor tells me to stare at a red laser as I'm laying down. So I'm looking up, I'm like, okay. He turns on the machine and the assistant starts suddenly counting down in this exact tone. 50, 49, 48, 47. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, I'm about to be launched off to space. So I'm kind of tripping out. Like, yo, what's happening right now? Once it got to the last 10 seconds, the ring of the machine with the red laser in the middle, sun just got brighter and brighter. It's like getting flashbanged in slow motion. Once that was done, doctor put on protective lens to be able to protect my eyeballs, so that way no bacteria or anything harmful that comes into the eye. Suddenly the doctor shuts my right eye closed, and I'm not kidding when I say this, it felt like I was traveling to the universe. You ever taken the teleporter on zombies? On like Kino to get to the pack punch? Dude, that's what it literally felt like. So the same thing gets repeated on my left, then boom, I was done. Doctor said, congratulations, you are now able to see 20/20. I get up, I look around, I'm like, what the f? Fast forward, I get sent home wearing my goggles to be able to protect my eyes from the UV rays from the sun. My eyes were also very light sensitive. Fuck that shit. I slept the rest of the day, and the next day comes. It is 7:30 a.m. in the morning. My bed looks like a disaster, bro. Dude, I had thousands of dreams, 20 different songs playing in my head. I could probably remember like maybe 50 of them. Bro, I felt like I was on a generational sleep. Tylenol helped out a lot. Pretty easy so far. They say first day sucks. It's pretty easy to open my eyes up. I think the sting comes in waves, which is very tolerable. So we're gonna see the doctor at like 9 a.m. Doctor already said I'm recovering at a very fast rate. Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Sunday, February 23rd.
The second day, eyes are not as painful, I would say. Still literally wearing the same hoodie. I definitely need a shower. I have been experiencing quite a bit of nausea here and there, so I'm trying to be careful, making sure I hydrate myself as well. Interesting challenge. I think I'm on day 2 still, and I'm having a hard time sleeping. And I know I'm supposed to keep my eyes closed as much as possible, but I just been listening to podcasts, trying to push through the day and just trying to keep my eyes closed. And then there's times where I'll have like nausea if I lay down too much. I have no blood flow, and I just have no appetite. Really just not a fun feeling. I would test my vision once in a while to make sure that I can see from afar. But I took a shower. Shower was actually
Not hard. I just kept these goggles on, so now I'm just chilling. Probably gonna knock out, take a nap. Day 3 of recovery. Everything is very fuzzy in my vision. Pretty close to 2020. Now it's like backtrack, and we're now at like, I don't even know anymore. So I've just been literally laying here, closing my eyes, and just daydreaming. And so far, only an hour has passed. I can just think of random, dumb, funny things. Hoping I can see sunlight soon, because just laying in bed all day has been pretty depressing. Been missing having conversations with people. Or doing something at least. But I know it's gonna be worth it in the end. Just gotta keep resting.
Throughout my process, I was eating foods such as eggs and avocado in the morning. During lunch, I would pretty much eat pasta or some sort of chicken and rice. Then during the night, I would eat salmon and rice for dinner. The salmon would pretty much be a great substitution for fish oils because fish oils are very good for your eyes and so is vitamin C. Now from day 4 to 7, I felt literally no pain at all. Just dry fuzziness here and there, which is very tolerable. I'm able to do laundry, walk around the house, clean up my closet, reorganize my room, watch a little bit TV without shutting my eyes. And don't worry, the doctor said I could. Go on my phone as well, but just very, very little short periods of time, like 5 minutes. It was maybe sometimes 10, I would push it. All right, now we're on day 7. I see the doctor, I get an approval to get straight back to work, editing videos, streaming, making content, gaming, all that fun stuff. I was also able to drive as well, but I did notice at night, my vision would be a little bit worse, so driving at night would not be a good idea. However, the doctor did say I was healing faster than most patients, which was fantastic. I'm just built different, I guess. A couple days go by, and then suddenly I did something very stupid. I did the most dumbest thing possible. Fell asleep without my protective lens, not the ones I'm wearing right now. But these, I popped the contact lens, my protective contact lens. I woke up and I rubbed my eyes like an idiot. Like I just did it out of instinct and I forgot I didn't put them on. Now I don't know what to do. I called the doctor and 7 o'clock in the morning right now and they open at 9. And now I'm sat here like I gotta wait until I get a phone call back and see what I gotta do next and schedule an appointment or just be able to go into the doctor's office hopefully as soon as possible. I'm stressing out because I gotta be able to drive there and I need someone to take me if I can't. And I don't even know, like right now the pain is, there's no pain, just dryness. Like it feels like there's like a scab, whatever. And waiting 2 hours is not gonna be fun. If I just need to pop this back in, I can easily do it. But I don't know. Dude. Thankfully, I'm good there. And now I am currently at 3 weeks in of my recovery. And so far, I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. Eyes are pretty much fully recovered by the time you watch this video. So I'm good to go. There's nothing to worry about. I'll also be back streaming on Twitch on March 15th at 10 a.m. PST. So be there. But if you got this far, comment down below saying RIP glasses. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. I think that take was so much better, man. Oh my God. How long have I been going out of this? 15 minutes? I beat the first take on 5 minutes. Take 2, because I'm like 2 inches deep. They call me 2 inches from the ground. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out of here.